Okay, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This intro was not supposed to be like this. I had a whole different intro, but I am editing the video right now and I accidentally deleted the intro, so I just figured I'd make it like this because then I'll have to put the outfit back on and redo the intro like this never happened. And I'm too lazy for all of that, so I'm doing this now. The second part of the video is still from what I have earlier. You didn't miss that much. This is just me explaining why the video goes straight into the questions. So I have some questions that I felt like I should answer anyway, as well as just some questions that my Instagram followers asked me to answer. What is my real name? My real name is Jenna Griffin. I made my YouTube channel name Zandria Love because I didn't want to just have I felt like Jenna Griffin was kind of just boring. So like I was like, let me switch it up. Alexandria is my middle name. So I cut that in half, Zandria, and then I put love at the end, because if you put love at the end of anything, it's gonna sound good. A lot of people call me Zandria already, so it's not really new to me. That's my first name, Jenna Griffin. How old am I? I am 17 years old. My birthday is April 7th, 2001. I am an Aries, so every Aries out there, you know what I'm saying. You know, we there. We the top of the game, you know. Top of the game. Can't say nothing else about it, you know. We just the top of the game, and we're going to forever win. Period, you know. Where am I from? I am from West Philly. It depends on where you live in West Philly. That's the thing. It depends. Either you live in the quiet or you live in the ratchet. And I live in the quiet. So I live in the quiet part of West Philly. It's always a little bit of ratchetness everywhere. You can't run away from ratchetness. Ratchetness just come towards you all the time. No matter where you at. You could be in the Beverly Hills and you're going to be around some ratchet stuff. So I'm not going to even front like I don't see a couple crackheads walking around on my block. But that's their life. That's what they choose to do, and that's what floats their boat, so I'm not going to say nothing. What school do I attend? I go to School of the Future, right down the street from the Philadelphia Zoo. That big white building that looks so futuristic, but when you go inside, half of the stuff don't work, like the laptops and the lockers. You know, I was just putting that out there because it says School of the Future, but we School of the Past because our lockers don't work. The lockers, I'm not going to even start with that. I'm not going to even start. No, let me just say this. The lockers, the company went out of business. So we cannot fix our lockers. Our lockers, you have to scan your ID to open for your lockers to open. And half of the time it does not work. Half of the time it does not work. Like all last year I did not use my locker. I used my best friend's locker because her locker worked, and everybody else is like, listen, we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that. What grade am I in? I am in 12th grade now. I'm in 12th grade now, everyone. Oh my gosh. This is going to be an expensive year for my mom. I feel so bad for her. As well as this is going to be a quick year for me because high school, oh my gosh, high school flew. It feels like I was in 9th grade just yesterday. This year is going to fly. That's all I'm trying to say. And soon I'll be in college, so wait for that. What college do I want to attend? I want to either go to University of Penn or I want to go to Villanova. I do need a safe school, because those are schools to get, like those schools are hard to get in, but I do need a safe school, and I'll be working on that this year. I should have been working on it, but I've been working on it this year in my 12th grade year. What do I aspire to be? I want to be a forensic scientist, sorry. If you know me, you know that I love like Crime Watch Daily, that show, or First 48 and stuff like that, where they're solving cases. I just love it. I'm just so amazed by it. I feel like that's just the most awesome job you can have, to help solve a murder and help families get, you know, hold on. Excuse me. I'm about to sneeze again. Sorry. Basically, basically I just want to be a forensic scientist. I really love helping people. I really love getting to the bottom of things, and I feel like forensic science will definitely fit me, and it will be something that I love to do. So I love the fact that I found out about forensic science, because I found out about forensic science through my mom, I believe. And my mom used to always tell me, like, Jenna, you should be a lawyer, because at a young age I sound so mature for my age, and even now I still am very mature for my age. So my mom was like, and I like to go back and forth, like I like to debate. So my mom's like, okay, Jenna, you should be a lawyer. And I'm like, I'll think about it, because you know when you're younger you just thinking anything. Like, you know, when the teachers be like, oh, what do you want to be when you get older, and you draw it on a piece of paper when you're in kindergarten, and you say, I want to be a teacher. I used to always say I wanted to be a lawyer. Never even knew what lawyer was about, and I was never fully educated on it. I really never cared to look into it, because I'm about to sneeze again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sneezing. Okay. I never really knew what being a lawyer was until I got a little older and I understood it, and I'm like, okay, this is really not for me. I know it's something that I could do if I wanted to, but it's not something that I would probably enjoy if I was to have that as a career. So I said I wasn't gonna sneeze. I'm sorry, y'all. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is green. People usually think, when people guess my favorite color, they say, oh, pink, purple. It's so stereotypical. They think just because I'm a girl I have to like pink or purple. No, I like green because there's a little backstory on that. I like green because when I was younger, right? Okay, when I was younger, I asked my mom, I'm like, Mom, what's your favorite color? And she was like, green. And I was like, why do you like green? She was like, because of money. And I was like, ooh, that's a good idea. That's my favorite color now. It's not really a color that I wear or really, like, you know, have, or like decorations and stuff. I really don't have green around, but it's just a color that I like. I can't even say I have a favorite color, because I like all colors. So what do I like doing on my free time? You know me, you know that I'm always on my phone. You know that I cannot live without my phone. I can live without my phone, but I cannot function without my phone. I love playing volleyball. I play varsity volleyball, as well as I do model. I like spending time with my family and friends, and I love eating. I love eating. I'm gonna do a couple eating videos on here with y'all. Probably some story times with me eating, because I love eating, you guys. I love eating. Why did I choose to do YouTube? Good question. I forgot I wrote that down. I chose to do YouTube because all of my family members, my followers on Instagram, they're just like, make a YouTube. I feel like you should just make a YouTube. Why are you taking so long to make a YouTube? And you know, I'm lazy, okay? I don't know if I should really go into that, but I'ma just go into it. I did have an experience with YouTube before, so this is not really new to me. That's why I'm so, you know, comfortable with being on camera. I've done YouTube before with someone else. It was a joined account, like it was like a couple's account, and this is my first time like actually coming on YouTube with just myself instead of another person. I know how everything works. I know how to monetize videos. I know how to do all of that. I know promotions and all of that. So it's not really new to me. It's something that I'm kind of used to. Not too used to, because we only made like 2 videos on that channel, but like I'm used to it a little bit. But there's always room to learn more. I chose to do YouTube because my family and friends are like, Jenna, you need to make a YouTube channel. Like, I really feel like you would, you know, get somewhere with it. And I feel like, I'm sorry I keep looking outside. It's the trees. They're just so pretty right here. Everybody's just like, Jenna, I really think this will work for you. You are an open person. You love to talk. I do love to talk. Also, people on my Instagram, my followers, they're like, oh my gosh, like they like the hairstyles that I do on my Instagram pictures. So they're like, oh my gosh, like they DM me like, please just make a YouTube video so you can show us how to do this hairstyle and all of that. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna make a YouTube channel and get this whole thing over with, and you know, live my best life. What's my biggest accomplishment? That is a good question. Biggest accomplishment would have to be getting into the National Honor Society. I have more accomplishments, but I feel like this is the one that stuck out to me the most, because when I was younger and when I was in middle school, I used to always doubt myself, like, Jenna, you're not smart enough for this, or Jenna, I used to always hang around with smarter people so that I could be smarter, and it worked. Middle school was not an easy it was not an easy time for me. I had trouble learning certain things and didn't feel like I was as smart as I knew I could be. So when I got to high school, I'm like, okay, this is high school. This is where I'm showing myself that I can do it. This is where, you know, colleges look at your high school years. So I'm like, you know, I have to just go off on my 4 years of high school. So I'm like, I'm going to get into programs, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and by the time I graduate, I'm going to be set, I'm going to be, you know, ready to go in college, mature enough, and all of that. When I got to high school, I did a lot of programs, and I put myself out there, I put my best foot forward, and I was being very proactive with my education. So with me doing all of that, and me getting like a high GPA, as well as me just putting myself out there, it gave me the opportunity to be in the National Honor Society. And as soon as the National Honor Society was mentioned to me, I was right on board. I'm like, okay, I want to do this. This is good for my portfolio. This is good for my resume. This is just good for me, period. And I know that this will work out in the long run. So when I got into the National Honor Society, I didn't even know how big it was until I told my grandmother, and my grandmother was like, oh my God, if you know my grandma, she's loud. Oh my gosh, Jenna Griffin, like, did you really get into the National Honor Society? Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. And that's when I really realized, I'm like, dang, this is something big. And I never thought that I would be able to accomplish something like this when I was younger. Like, when I was younger in middle school, you could not tell me that in my high school years I would be in the National Honor Society. Like, if you told me that back then, I would not believe you. I did it. God is good, and yeah, I'm just so happy. I found myself, and I'm maturing, and I'm just, you know, growing into the person that I thought I couldn't be. And it just shows me that you can do anything you put your mind to. And that's what I did, and I'm so glad that I stuck to me getting on board, being proactive, and just having a well put together plan that I followed. So, I know that was a long answer, but another fun fact about me is that I'm tall. I just went to the doctors yesterday. I got 2 shots, by the way. My arms, I don't know why they hurt. They still hurt, but I don't know if I'm just being dramatic or what, but they still hurt. And, you know, when she weighed me and measured my height yesterday, she said I was 5'9". This whole time I thought I was 5'7" or 5'8", but I'm 5'9". I don't know if it's true, but I think I'm 5'9", and I wear size 11 in girls and 8.5 in men's. So yes, I have a big foot. Yes, I do. I think that sums it up. Look forward to seeing me. Sorry, the phone is ringing, and I'm not going to answer it because it's probably just a bill collector. What I say, it's a bill collector. Thank you guys for watching my video if you stayed to watch this long. And stay tuned for more videos. I don't know, I still have to figure out what day I want to post and all of that. So stay tuned, and thank you guys for watching. And make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. Zangia Love, out.